One of my favorite days of the year. Good morning, happy Sunday, most importantly, to any moms, or grandmoms, or great-grandmoms, or dog moms, or cat moms, or plant moms, or stepmoms, or foster moms, or super moms, or aunties who act like moms, or godmoms, or sisters who act like moms, or dads that play the role of dad and mom. Or if you live in a household with two moms, or in a household with two dads who also play the role of moms. This video is for you. Happy Mother's Day, everyone. Or as I like to call it, International Women's Day before International Women's Day was a thing. Which is funny because I think I was going to dedicate this video to figuring out what came first, Mother's Day or International Women's Day. I mean, listen, both days celebrate, women, so I'm not complaining. Before I do all that, though, let's get to my low, my high, my act of kindness. Let's see. Well, I guess today, for seeing such a great day of the year, it is a little bit cloudy and gloomy outside. It did rain last night. That happened. But I couldn't talk about my high without talking about the fact that I finally got to see Virgil Caine. Seriously, he's an act I've been looking forward to seeing for, I think I'd say probably the last almost year and a half has been dedicated to trying to look for an opportunity to go to a Virgil Caine show. And I did. It was awesome. I mean, okay, I'll actually finish the act of kindness, then I'll do the talk about Virgil Caine, then I'll talk about Mother's Day. Actually, my act of kindness was, I already gave my mom her Mother's Day gifts. I got her a card, I got her some flowers, and I got her some candy. And I remember to call my mom this morning, too. And I'll be sure to see my mom later this afternoon. After I go to church, of course. Which I'm sure when I get to church is going to be a blessing for all the moms in the room. Because of course there will be. Why not? It's Mother's Day. I mean, come on. This day is awesome. If you're a mom. I mean, I'd like to... Actually, I'll get to the Virgil Caine thing first. So, I finally got to see Virgil Caine. And, I mean, a friend of mine was telling me, how great Virgil Caine was. And I believed them. But, this is a man of many talents. He has, several different guitars. He's playing the keyboard, the violin, the fiddle, harmonica. Again, this is a man of many talents. And Virgil Caine, if for whatever reason you're watching this, you are a phenomenal individual, sir. That was my first ever time seeing you live, and I am 100% absolutely positive that it won't be the last either. So yeah, Virgil Caine, phenomenal show. I've got no notes, and it took place at Centertown Social, which is really starting to grow on me. I can still count in my hand the number of times I've been to Centertown Social, but every time I've been there, it's just been a delight. Shout out to Centertown Social. If you've never been to Centertown Social, it's a relatively new place. And, it's a bar with really good food. But there's actually games, like simulation golf, shuffleboard. There's, bowling there. There's darts. I mean, there's, everything there to play. It's super cool. I mean, seriously, a day is going to come where, if there's going to be any, well, actually, it's already happened, But if there's any like major bar crawls going on in the Elmira area, they're going to include Sanatown Social on that list. They have to. At this point, it almost be a crime not to. But yeah, it was a great night of fun, dancing. I got to see some people I haven't seen in a good while. I mean, come on, man. This is great. I mean, to be perfectly honest, it didn't need to be Mother's Day today, and I would have said this was a great weekend. But it is Mother's Day today. So now, this great weekend became an even better one. I mean, no, I'm obviously not a mom. In fact, I'm what you would call a lowly single man who's out there trying to look for a nice girl to start a family with. That'd be nice. And yeah, sometimes, I'd be lying if I said sometimes I don't feel, a little bit down about it. But I'm definitely at a point in my life where rather than just tell myself that it's never going to happen, I'm definitely telling myself that it will. I mean, obviously, and that's actually why I go out a lot. Because, I mean, listen, you're not going to meet it. I mean, listen, to any guy who wants to be a dad and marry someone, who wants to be a mom, you're not going to find anyone by doing nothing. You got to go out there and talk to people, meet people, interact, have fun. As comedian Brad Williams said, surround yourself with people who can challenge you. Not like in a negative way, I mean. Because those are the people that you need to surround yourself with. I can genuinely tell you that I'm friends with lots of different people, many of which who happen to be moms. And we all have different personalities. We do. That doesn't make them less than or more than. It makes them people. And that's what we all are. We're people. That's how it is. But yes, actually, we're all people whom without our moms, we would not be here. Well, moms and dads, and there's always in vitro if you're a same-sex couple, which there's nothing wrong with. There's nothing wrong with. This channel will always remain a safe space for everyone. Okay? Safe space. Which does remind me, Pride Month is coming up very soon. I'm excited. I say I'm excited now, and I'll be excited for the first 5 days, and then after that, I'm gonna start forgetting that it's Pride Month. That's just, I know, I'm an ally. This is why I say I'm an ally, and I do try. I really do. It's just, I'm not perfect. You understand? And that's okay. The person I wind up being with one day won't be perfect either, and that's perfect for me. Okay, now. Enough with all the wacky antics. Let's get into what I wanted to look up. Because in my video, as I said earlier in this video, it is Mother's Day, or as I like to call it, International Women's Day before International Women's Day was a thing. And I was gonna say that, and I was getting dressed and getting ready for this video, I'm like, shoot. What if International Women's Day came first? Oh dear. So, you know what? This will be an opportunity to correct myself. I mean, listen. No matter which one of the two holidays came first, it doesn't change the fact that they're both very important and celebrate women all over the world. So, what came first, Mother's Day or International Women's Day? Oh! That's interesting. Hey, I wound up being right after all. Okay, so get this. The first Mother's Day was celebrated on May 10th. So, holy crap, 118 years ago today. It was celebrated 118 years ago today. That's so cool. But in May 10th, 1908, by Anna Jarvis in the United States. While International Women's Day, or as it's appropriately abbreviated here, IWD, was first observed on March 8th, 1911. So yes, Mother's Day did in fact come first. That's fascinating. And hey, it means I was always right in saying that, Mother's Day was International Women's Day before International Women's Day was a thing. I mean, yes, I am relieved that I can still say that and I'd be right. But still wouldn't change the fact that, both days are wonderful. They are. And, whether it is, International Women's Day or Mother's Day, ladies and some men who also identify as ladies, this day is for you. These days are for you. They are. I mean, listen, again, as an ally, of course I'm open to something. Of course I'm open to the idea of dads becoming moms, obviously for the sake of, maybe it's two dads, or maybe it's a single dad who lost his spouse, unfortunately, and now he has to play the role of mom or dad. And listen, I'm a fan of the Try Guys. I've been a fan of the Try Guys forever, so I know what the term drag mom means. Trust me, this is a safe space. Always was, always will be. Because I really don't have a horse in anything. I mean, do I have my preferences? Sure. But, it doesn't make me a bad person. I want to be a dad someday, and, I'd like to marry a woman who wants to be a mom someday. That's all there is to it. That's just what I want to do. If that's something you don't want to do, that's fine. I'm not taking that away from you. Your opinion is your opinion is your own. And I'm not going to take that away from anyone. Although, I said earlier that sometimes I do feel sad that, it hasn't happened yet. And, I mean, listen, if you think I'm, weird now, you should have seen me, 10, 15 years ago, because, I was always under that belief, I'm going to find one and only, it's not going to be, anyone who's a mom already. I'm not going to have sex before I get married. I'm not going to be anyone's second. Okay, that part is true. I definitely don't want to be anyone's second choice. For sure. And over time, I will admit, if I wound up meeting someone who was already a mom, honestly, it doesn't really sound that bad. I mean, again, I know some moms who are single. I mean, again, whatever they want to do, that's their business, none of mine. But still, I like to believe that someday it's going to happen. I'd like for it to, become a dad someday and marry someone who wants to be a mom. That'd be cool. But that's just something I want to do someday. Again, whatever you want to do, how you want to live your life, that's none of my business. Honestly, I'm just marveling at the fact that I was right all this time. Because I'm like, wait, what if International Women's Day came before Mother's Day? Oh no! But no, I'm literally reading this right now in front of me. But Mother's Day was celebrated on May 10th, 1908, which would be 118 years ago today. 118 years. 18 years. She got one of your kids, got you for 18 years. And International Women's Day was celebrated in 1911, almost 3 years later. Okay, so, yeah, I was right. One of the few times anyone on the internet could say that I was right, and no one can say I'm wrong for that. You know? Oh, goodness. This video is always so fun to make. It is. It is. Listen, I said earlier, I'm privileged that I know so many women who are moms. Some of which I've known since I was a kid, so I know some women I've known since I was a kid. And obviously, at the same age as them, and they wound up becoming moms. Like, that is so cool. It's crazy to think, like, that, it's crazy in a good way, if that makes sense. Like, you think it's gonna, deep down it's gonna happen someday, and you're like, oh, that's gonna be a long time now. It's like, and yeah, it happens. Seriously, there are so many friends I have who are moms, where I'm like so happy for them. Because listen, there are some people who struggle to have kids, and it's rough. And some of you know who you are, and you have my sympathies. And if you are having trouble having kids, well, you know what? I firmly hope and pray with all my heart you become moms and dads someday. I really do. Because let's be honest, I know there are women who want to become moms who always feel sad that they can't enjoy this day. Well, you know what? My heart goes out to you. This is for you too. So, whether you want to be a mom, or already a mom, or a grandmom, or a great-grandmom, or a godmom, or an aunt who's like a mom, or a sister who's like a mom, or a dog mom, or a cat mom, or a plant mom, or a super mom, or a working mom, or a friend who's like a mom, or an aunt. Actually, I already said aunt who's like a mom. Sorry, I'm trying to cover all the bases here. Please forgive me. This day is for you. And I firmly hope and pray for each and every one of you that this day is wonderful. I hope you like this video. If you did, like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow me on social media. As always, I am very humbled in this video for all of you guys who watch and enjoy today. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Sunday. And remember, if any of you guys want to talk, channel, you're here to lend me. Always have your back. Take care and make good choices. 607 all day, baby. And happy Mother's Day.